Do you ever feel like you're doing everything right for your health? Eating the right foods, taking the supplements, meticulously tracking your sleep, hitting the workouts, essentially biohacking your entire life, but you still don't feel great?
Well, if that sounds annoyingly familiar, you're not alone. And you found the right place.
I'm Sandi, a professional health overthinker, recovering supplement hoarder, and proud trier of everything weird in the pursuit of wellness.
And hi, I'm Dan, deep in the biomarker rabbit hole, turning curiosity and a mild obsession into real health understanding. Together, we're creating a space where health and wellness feel approachable, engaging, and maybe even a little bit fun.
No medical jargon, no one-size-fits-all solutions, definitely no fear-mongering, just honest stories, real-life experiences, and expert insights you can actually use. And to that end, we'd like to formally welcome you all to the Health Hunt Podcast, a human, humble, and humorous exploration of how to level up your health. Now, before we dive in, just a quick disclaimer.
The Health Hunt Podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only. We are not medical professionals, and nothing discussed on this podcast should be considered medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. The opinions shared are based on our personal experiences and what has worked for us in our own health journeys. Always consult with a qualified healthcare provider before making any changes to your diet, lifestyle, medication, or medical care. Any products, practices, or services mentioned on this show are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease and should not be interpreted as endorsements or prescriptions.
In case you just tuned out during that little formal bit, here's the short version. We are not doctors, and this is not medical advice. Seriously.
I mean, if you're looking for a diagnosis, we are not your people. Though to be fair, Sandi has been known to think she's a doctor.
Maybe. Okay, but what we can promise is real stories. Many of them our own. The highs, the lows, and everything in between. And if you stick around, you might just find something useful, or at least entertaining. Okay, so full disclosure. This is our first episode, and we're super excited to be here.
But we're not podcast superstars yet.
No, not even close.
So if things get a little awkward, just know we're figuring it out as we go. Kind of like we all do with our health, right?
Definitely. Okay, so why are we here? Since we just told you we're not doctors, you might be wondering, why are these two people here? Why are they sitting in front of their microphones talking about health? Primarily to a group of strangers. And why should I, as the listener, care about what they have to say? Well, listener, we're glad you asked. Let's start off with the basics. Dan and I are both humans, something we think we have in common with all of our listeners. And we've lived in our human bodies, in this human experience, since, well, before we were born. And with all of that comes a lifetime of dealing with health concerns.
We've been the people trying all things, from crazy diets to expensive supplements to biohacking, sleep, and still not feeling as well as we'd like to.
And if you've ever felt that frustration, like you're doing everything right, but getting nowhere, then you are our people.
Let's be real. Health is confusing as hell, but it's also one of the most important parts of our lives. We all want to wake up feeling mentally and physically strong and ready to take on the day, but so many of us struggle to actually get there.
And sometimes, despite our best efforts, health feels like a moving target, something we're chasing instead of living. And sometimes it can feel like a full-time job. So at the end of the day, Dan and I are just two people navigating the messy, eye-opening, and sometimes frustrating world of wellness. We're here because we both have a passion for sharing what we've learned with others. Because wellness should be a team sport. Now, our mission with this podcast is to create a raw, relatable, and unfiltered space where our own personal health journeys meet expert knowledge, inspiring recovery success stories, practical resources, and actionable tools for everyday wellness, ideally with some entertainment along the way.
Because health is about so much more than prescriptions, protocols or the latest fad. It's about discovering what truly works for you. Every body is unique. And we're here to challenge the status quo, help you navigate the overwhelming amount of information out there, and empower you to take control of your well-being, mind, body, and soul.
Born from a combination of necessity and curiosity, Dan and I have learned a lot on our health journeys, and we feel called to share that knowledge. So keep listening, and we may spark something in you. Okay, so what can you expect from this podcast? In our upcoming episodes, we'll be exploring a wide array of topics: functional medicine, chronic conditions, nutrition and supplementation, mind-body healing, unconventional wellness practices, and even certain aspects of mainstream medicine and how to make it work for us. We'll even be sharing various health-related experiences in real time.
Our hope is that each episode is designed to leave you with something practical, an insight, a takeaway, or simply the comfort of knowing you're not alone on your health journey.
And we will always point you toward helpful resources, whether that's tools, tips, or experts, to help you apply what you learn here.
Listen, I'll admit it. I've gone a little too deep in the biomarker rabbit hole. We're talking lab panels, supplement stacks, need their own spreadsheet, and possibly more one-on-ones with ChatGPT about my symptoms than I've ever had with my actual doctor. But hey, that's why we're here, right? To turn curiosity and a mild obsession into real understanding about what's happening inside our bodies.
And I do love a spreadsheet. Starting next week, we're getting personal. In the next 2 episodes, Dan and I will each share our own personal health journeys, the struggles, the lessons, and the reasons why we're so passionate about this work.
It's our way of helping you get to know us better and letting you in on our why, and setting the stage for all the topics we'll explore together in the future.
So once again, welcome to the Health Hunt. We're happy you're here with us on this journey. Subscribe now and join us each week as we explore the real-life stories and insights that make wellness feel human again.
And we don't want this to be a one-way conversation. Health should be a group sport. We want to hear from you.
Follow us on social media at @thehealthhunt_podcast on most platforms. And feel free to share your stories and send us your questions or even episode ideas. You can reach out to us at info@thehealthhunt.com. Your voice truly helps shape this community.
And most of all, we hope to remind you that no matter where you are on your health journey, you don't have to do this alone. We're here to walk alongside you and discover what works for you.
All right, see you next time.